Hello, viewers. Good evening. Happy Sunday to you all, wherever you are. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're doing good. Welcome to this lovely month of February. This is actually the first Sunday in the month of February 2025. Wow, the year is already starting. January is out of the window. Now we're in February. It's lovely to see you all. For those that do not know me so well, my name is Stephanie Musa, and this is a channel called Stephanie Glam. Stephanie Glam is a channel that focuses on lifestyle, career, family life, and everything that we can do to grow to become a better version of ourselves. So for my new viewers, thank you for tuning in today. And if you've not subscribed yet, I ask you to please click on the subscription code below this video and subscribe to this channel, as it helps me to bring new content every now and then that can help us growing to become a better version of ourselves. For my existing subscribers, thank you so much for keep coming in and to hear me what I have to say each week. I never take your views for granted. Thank you so much. And if you've not subscribed to this channel, I ask you do subscribe, as it helps me to grow this channel and to bring more interesting and educative content to help us all grow to become a better version of ourselves. And if there is anything that I'm saying today that resonates with you, please do give it a thumbs up, give it a like, so that can increase more views into this channel. And if there is anything also you would like to comment on this video today, on the topic of discussion today, do leave your comments below, and it helps me to develop new ways, and it also teach me, just for me to know that people are actually coming to view this, and I as a person would like to grow to become a better version of myself. So your comments also helps me to do well. So thank you so much, everyone, for tuning in today. Without further delay, we're just going to dive into the topic of discussion today, which is called self-love in love and in career. And welcome to the month of February. February is known as a month of love, as a month of giving, as a month of sharing, because it is a month whereby we celebrate Valentine. And while celebrating with people, showing people love and care, it's also important for us to pay attention to our own heart and our own health as a person. So today's talk is going to be about self-love, and it's also known as a month of love. So that is why I have chosen a time in the month of February to talk about self-love, where we show love and compassion to those that we hold dear to us and those that matters to us so much. However, while we are in the mood of wanting to please others in this month of love, we should not neglect ourselves in the process. What do I mean by that? Meaning that we should remember to take care of ourselves, because when we take care of ourselves and love ourselves, we're able to take care of those people that we love and value also in our life, because loving ourselves is the foundation for loving others. So while you are out and about buying present, buying gift for that special person in your life, just to demonstrate to them how you hold them so valued, never forget yourself in the process. Remember to treat yourself to some good reward and some good exciting gift also, okay? However, despite the fact that the month of February is a month of love, we cannot neglect the negative myth and the false stories that I have been written about self-love. There are also actually some cultures that actually talk down on people wanting to give themselves love or wanting to give themselves care, because self-love, some culture, it's seen as an act of selfishness, and also in some culture it is seen as, when you are so concerned about loving yourself, it is seen as being too self-involving, or also being considered as a narcissistic attitude for someone to love themselves more. And even some in some places, self-love is seen as the art of being a little bit selfish, and also can also make people think that we are being too lazy to actually put hard work into ourselves, or maybe showing others, people will think that we are slackers. And sadly, in some cultures, self-love is also considered to be a no-no for women who are being told that they are supposed to take care of others even before taking care of themselves. This is not something that I encourage, because I believe that for you to be the best version of yourself, you need to take care of yourself first before you can actually be able to give out the love that you hold in your heart towards others. Because if you don't take care of yourself, if you don't love yourself, how would you be able to show love to those whom you hold dear? So when we dislike ourselves, when we don't take good care of ourselves, it actually shows a lack of self-confidence. Because if you don't take time to invest in yourself, how will you be so confident to be able to think you have the attribute to show love to others? And also, it may also mean an inability to care for others, because when you don't have love in your heart, you won't even know the definition of what it means to care for someone. So you need to love yourself more to understand the benefit of loving yourself before you can actually show love to somebody else. As it is more socially acceptable to practice modesty, talking about our shortcomings, society sometimes makes us believe that it is more better for us to talk about our shortcomings than talking about our strong points. Talking about our shortcomings can lead to low self-esteem, but when you talk about your strong point, that is an attribute that enables you to have confidence to approach situations and circumstances that comes your way. Because in some social settings, it is acceptable to practice low self-talk, low self-shortcoming, instead of talking about our high comings in the skills and in the talent that we possess. However, research has also shown that negative self-talk can also undermine ourselves in our career choices. For example, if you are someone who goes to a job interview that has, but you have no love for yourself, and you are likely to have low self-esteem in the process, and also this low self-esteem can also lead to low confidence. So when you are asked to talk about yourself, or maybe to talk about your strong point, you may feel like you have less to talk about yourself because you've not actually taken time to invest in yourself, to show yourself that love that you so desire. And this can also make you to feel less confident to actually talk about your strong point in such interviews, which most times may actually make those interviewers not to choose you, because they feel like you don't have the confidence that is required to do the job. It's not as if you don't have the confidence, just that you've not really taken time to invest in loving yourself to be able to speak about why you should be picked for that job. So because of that, the employers may feel like this is somebody that has no self-esteem and lacks confidence in themselves, so they may not be able to do the job. So unfortunately, you may lose on that job. Also, in recent times, many research has also been conducted to find out that how self-love are tools to promoting self-confidence, and self-compassion in advancement in career. And also this has also led to promoting healthy lifestyle, healthy well-being. Self-love has also been known to contribute to building confidence. Self-love has been known to build motivation and to build productivity in life in general. This research shows that replacing self-judgment with self-love can motivate us to get back into loving ourselves more. So what this research has shown is that people that have more love in their heart are seen to strive better in life, in career, in business, in choices, in lifestyle, in health, because they've taken time to invest in loving themselves. And that you can see on the performance they show to the world, on how they turn out every day in life to the world. So if you put Mr. A and Mr. B together, if you actually take time to look into how both of those people manages their life, you will be able to tell the one that loves himself more and the one that loves himself less. Because the person that loves themselves more is seen to strive and do better in the things that has been given to them, because they've been able to show from their inner heart, from their inner self, that they have what it takes to excel. And because they have what it takes to excel, they see themselves excelling in all those things that have been handed to them. And that way their performance, their achievement increases better than the other person that hasn't actually taken time to love themselves. The performance and the productivity of people who don't love themselves, it's seen to be on a lower grade than the performance of those that love themselves. So loving ourselves more shows how we turn out and how we perform in every area of our life. So how do we promote self-love? You keep saying, okay, Stephanie, you've talked about this. So how can I promote self-love? Number one, we can promote self-love through positive affirmation, and this can serve as a connective expanders and broaden our perspectives. Self-love through positive affirmation to ourselves, speaking positive words to ourselves, can allow us to see more of our potential in love, and also allows more to build more positive career in our life choices. Number two, self-love, when we practice this, can also help us to develop self-compassion. And when we have self-compassion towards ourselves, we are able to lower the risks of developing various diseases. Research has also shown that diseases such as heart attack and all those diseases out there sometimes actually comes through not loving ourselves more, because self-love has been proven to lower the risks of developing cardiovascular diseases. So self-love can be practiced through self-compassion, because when you care about yourself more, when you care about this body of yours, you'll be very, very aware of the kind of things, of the kind of toxic that you allow into your body. And because you are very, very particular about loving yourself, you be careful about the kind of food you eat. You be careful about putting toxic things into your body. You be careful about your exercises choices. So all these positive affirmation, all this positive lifestyle help lower the risks of developing some diseases out there. And self-love helps us to be able to select those positive traits and positive life choices that can help us limit the possibility of developing diseases that may limit us in performing well in life. Number three, how do we promote self-love? How do we develop self-love? Self-love can also be developed by using kind self-talk. Before maybe a challenge is presented to you in your place of work, or maybe in your business, or maybe through your clients, by giving yourself kind self-talk can also help reduce your anxiety, and can also help increase the likelihood that you will excel in that performance or in that task that has been given to you. So be kinder to yourself. A person that loves themselves will be a lot more kinder with the words that they speak to themselves. So instead of speaking negative words to yourself when you are not achieving to your expectation, turn those words around and turn it into speaking positive words to yourself. By speaking positive words to yourself through self-talk, you see yourself striving and you see yourself doing well in that goals and achieving the best performance possible. Number four, ways of promoting self-love is through self-talk with compassion. After maybe a professional setback or maybe a love affair setback, speak kind words to yourself. Setback or failure, whether you're experiencing positive setback or you're experiencing negative setback, setback or failure can boost your chances of rebounding when you give yourself positive self-talk. Negative self-talk reduces the chances. Maybe for example, you've been offered a job and all of a sudden for some reason, maybe that job did not turn out to be, and you were released from that job. So instead of looking down on yourself and being so demoralized, speak to yourself positively, take on hobbies, positive things, go to positive places that will boost your mood, and you will be surprised how you're going to bounce back very, very quickly into getting another role. I, for one, I will testify to this. I remember some time ago, I was in a job. Yeah, it was a new job. I've never done it before. I was trying as much as I can to understand the processes. I was actually showing up very early, showing up on time, putting my best foot forward to prove to them that I can actually do this job. But for some reason, they were not patient enough with me. They let me go. Well, I wasn't happy that they released me from that job. But what did I do? The next week, I booked a flight. I went on holiday. I was like, how can I deal with this situation? For like months, I've not been on holiday. I said, well, this is the perfect time for me to go on holiday. There is no job, there's no problem, there's no stressing while I'm on holiday that, oh, I need to go back to a job. So I booked a flight, I traveled, I went on holiday for a week. Just 2 days when I came back from holiday, I had another call from another company asking me if I'm available to start the next week. I said, yes, fine, perfect, I'm available. So the next week after coming back on holiday, I got another job. So what does that tell me? So instead of me just whiling away in my pain and doing self-pity, oh, I've lost this job, I've lost this job, I just like, no, I'm not going to stress myself about the job. I'm just going to go on vacation because I think I deserve a break now, without even realizing that coming back from vacation, there's another job waiting for me. So that is the best way to deal with any situation that comes your way, is by loving yourself, because your love for yourself comes first before any other thing. And if anyone out there is not willing to be patient with you, for you to understand processes on a new job, that is their own cup of tea, not yours. If they're not willing to be patient with you, maybe you are not just built for that company. Okay, so please don't be too down on yourself when things are not turning out the way you want. Just look for the next possible options on how you can get that positive, good feeling back upon yourself, and you'll be surprised the next opportunity and the next door that will be open for you. Another way of building self-love is by being optimist. Be optimist about any situation. Research has shown that optimistic people who believe in themselves tend to climb the career ladder faster and also further than their pessimist competitors who are consumed with self-doubt. Now, it's not as if situations in life are always rosy, 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 rosy on a smooth surface. Sometimes we all experience setback. I have experienced setback in my own life sometimes, not just in my career, but also in my love life. But do not let that demoralize you. Be optimistic about that situation. Learn what you need to learn from that situation, and let go of those things you don't want to take on board to the next opportunity that comes your way. And that is the attribute of loving yourself, because when you love yourself, when situation comes your way that are not well appealing to you, you'll be able to take the good parts and bounce on that good part and go on to the next possible options that will enable you to achieve that goal or that focus that you are looking for. Another opportunity of practicing self-love is by practicing self-compassion on a regular basis. Affects brain dynamics and make you more empathetic to others. Be compassionate to yourself, be more empathetic to yourself, be more loving to yourself, and practice self-compassion to yourself. Because when you are more compassionate towards yourself, the brain, from research, has shown that it's developed some system, some mechanism that will enable you to be able to show compassion to someone else. Because how can you show compassion to people when you are not also compassionate to yourself? So this can only develop through self-love. Another way of developing, promoting self-love is by smiling. Smile, 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 smile all and well on how you can. Even if you don't mean it, than frowning. Because when you smile, it reflects how you feel, and it reflects how people can view you. It also contributes to how you feel. It lifts up your mood and also creates more motivational ways of building more self-confidence and more self-esteem about yourself. So learn to smile, because smiling brings more open doors than frowning. And also, another way of promoting self-love is by being an understanding employer. Okay, I know there are many employers out there, and sometimes I know the work environment can be toxic, but research has also shown that employers who express empathy towards their staff are more likely to retain employees. That increases engagement, increases productivity, and creates a feeling of belonging in the company. Because an employer that does not care about its staff, that does not care about its workforce, research has shown that those employers tend to not perform to the best of their ability within the company. But like employers that are more caring, are more understanding, and show more compassion towards their staff, tend to retain more employees, and this increases engagement, this increases the productivity of the company, and it creates a feeling of belonging and a feeling of oneness in that company. So self-love, the possibility of loving yourself can never be overemphasized. Self-love is very important, because when you love yourself, you'll be able to show love to your family, to your friends, to your neighbor, to even strangers, and you'll be able to achieve more and greater things in life than if you're always talking yourself down and not showing yourself much compassion or empathy. So to round this up, I will also emphasize that in these times of uncertainty and turbulence, because the world is changing, we all can still benefit from a little tender love and care towards our own individual self. We can promote this through positive self-talk, believing in our ability to achieve more, and encouraging the relationship that enables us to get there, and get there well and fast. The first step to practicing first love is by being for yourself and not against yourself. That is also another dynamic way of practicing self-love. Be for yourself and not against yourself. Because if you are not there for yourself or accountable for yourself, who will be there for you when there is no one to turn to? Loving yourself is the foundation for loving others. So it is not a selfish feeling. So anyone that talks down on you or looks down on you because you have decided to show yourself some good reward or to show yourself some good love, please don't listen to that person. That person, or whoever that person is, probably hating themselves. That's why they've not taken the ability to show themselves the positive reward that they deserve. So you that you have taken the time to show yourself a positive reward that you deserve, please don't be discouraged by those who try to talk you down or who try to make you feel bad by promoting self-love for yourself. They are not deserving of it. You are deserving of that self-love. So keep taking the right steps and still keep working towards the right way for you to promote self-love towards yourself. So do not listen to those people who think that self-love is an act of selfishness. It is not an act of selfishness at all, because people who do not attribute self-love to themselves are actually those that are losing behind. Because when people are moving forward, they are behind because they've not taken the time to appreciate themselves. And if they don't appreciate themselves, how will they be able to appreciate others? In times of distress, talking to yourself off the edge in a calm, comfortable tone can also help you to promote a more comforting and acceptance of self-love. Because believe me, the world is changing. There are times whereby events and circumstances may make you feel less and less love for yourself. But please do not allow those events or circumstances to form or define your identity or to define who you are. The way that you can bounce out of those distress or those circumstances is through self-love. And with time, you'll be able to understand that what was the point of me distressing about this? Of what confidence, of what use is it to me? So instead of looking down on yourself when times and situation of distress comes, do not focus on it for too long. Bounce back, love yourself, and take on the approach to come out of those negative impact into a positive impact that will change and promote your life for the better. So when situation or life event gets tough, you can get through by showing yourself more compassion, showing yourself more empathy, and showing yourself more love. Anytime you make a successful achievement or achieving any goal or crossing a milestone, whether you win in that goal or you did not win in that goal, it doesn't matter. The most important thing that matters is that you still existing. You may not win today, but you may win tomorrow. The best way to approach such situation is you give yourself a thumb up and a gentle love over your heart for yourself. Whether you win or you lose, affirm how you feel with positive, encouraging words. If you have to take a break, if you have to go on a long vacation, if you have to go away on a week, or just do anything that will make you feel that good, tender, loving self for yourself again, do it. Anything positive to take out those self-doubt, those distressing feelings, and bring you back to the top of the mountaintop where you belong. Take that approach by loving yourself and being there for yourself all the time and speaking positive words to yourself. Because as you show yourself this, you'll be able to show others who may be in distressful situations like yourself, okay? Put yourself in the list this month of February. As you show love to people out there, remember yourself. Put yourself on that list and get yourself something, a gift for yourself, reminding yourself that you also deserve to be loved as someone also who is entitled to benefit from your own self-love. Self-love is not selfish. It's actually a dynamic to self-growth, self-improvement, self-performance, and self-lifting. So whatever you do in this month of February, please keep loving yourself. If you are out there getting things for the people you love, remember to put yourself on the list and get yourself something. Celebrate your own Valentine with yourself because you are well more deserving of it. Because when you show yourself love, you'll be able to show love to other people around you that matters too. So to my lovely viewers, it's been a lovely time being in your presence today. Thank you so much for seeing me through to the end of this video. If there is anything that I have said in this video that resonates well with you or that you agree, please give this video a thumb up. If you've not subscribed, do subscribe to this video, do subscribe to this channel, and it helps me to develop more content that can help us all become a better version of ourselves. And for my existing subscribers, thank you so much. Keep spreading the word. Until I see you again, have a wonderful celebration this month of February, the month of love, and I will see you next time where I bring another exciting topic to help us grow as a community to be a better version of ourselves. Thank you so much. Stay well and stay blessed. Bye.